I played it, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Hello everyone and welcome to another stream. I am Antizark and this is Mass Effect 1. We are going to do the Insanity run. And yeah, let's get to it. We've already done our advertising. So we can go ahead and just jump right into it. You know, I like the hardcore run so much that I decided to just get right back into it and let's go start another character on Insanity. And we'll make sure that the
establishing secure connection confirmed.
Alright, there we go. And existing ID 59. That's the one we want to go with. Nice.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents.
This one we're not going to skip through. We're actually going to watch the whole thing.
Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived. He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization, and decades followed. Its mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to further stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that everybody calls Mass Effect.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating a transmission sequence. We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
Just got out of the shower.
All stations secure for transit.
What up, yo?
Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
One thing that we are going to do is basically go until we're about to go to Ilos, and then we get free. Actually, no, that won't work either.
1500 is good. The captain will be pleased.
Remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, specters are trouble. I don't like having them. Call me paranoid.
Big Parent, the council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story.
Yeah.
Only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send specters on shakedown.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting up.
Joker, that's the whole.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link it. I want this to put the late back to Alliance brass to full.
Aye, Captain. Better brace yourselves.
He's already here. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You got that, Commander?
Am I
on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker. You probably don't want to keep the captain's
Yeah. Right in.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. Didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
Think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
All we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system. Why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Ilos. Spectres are the lead operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre? A Turian Spectre? A shakedown? Doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth system?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drone. Why are we forcing it? The skeleton crew is the cheap, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Ilos. Pretty obviously shaken. Just
Cover.
For what?
damn frank. We're out here on military basis. I'm not a fan of the elected.
You don't trust Nile.
I don't like Turians in general. Running my family. My grandfather phoned me with contact with Turian Ilos.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nile.
No, I guess not. It still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he is. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his members, he could make a life-size statue. You don't see the soul. Nothing new. He's treating the shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see it.
Good luck, Commander.
Definitely a lot of interesting stuff. Phone open. Okay. What up?
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool.
Sorry, Commander, but this screening's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nile?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us. Some people find them rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectre?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone on small crews. Spectres don't have any official power. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed. That's the kind of talent Spectres work.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
Very peaceful, Commander. likes to take the Normandy for a shakedown, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
You'll be
Treat this
fine.
like every other assignment you've had, and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Goodbye.
Poor kid.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. Give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
What's your point?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time you told the commander what you need.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown.
That's obvious.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup of Eden. That's why we need the stealth systems in operation.
Oh, it's
Must be a
secrecy.
reason you didn't tell me about this.
This comes down from the top. The information strictly on the need to know things. A research team unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation.
Perfect.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like that. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interest. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve the mission. Plus, we need their scientific intelligence. They know more about the Protheans.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here.
Ilos wants to see you there. He's here to evaluate.
Why?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human in their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance is.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
You did?
Why would a Turian want a human respected?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see potential in these species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy. To the Spectres.
Yeah.
We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we see. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do it.
What's the next
Tell
step?
me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they told us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard them. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of
More than you know.
society. Without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful fun, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful companies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond there. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. After this, it will be known as the world where humans are discovering
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small ding. What we can speak. One is a weapons. We can't let it fall into the wrong hands. The Atticus Reverse isn't the most stable sector. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active. They might figure a Prothean beacon worth the risk of attacking an allied ship. Plus, Eden is right on the border of the Terminus system.
The Atticus Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war on us.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low key.
Sure.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting closer.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
That's an interrupt.
Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Space racist.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us into it fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about surviving, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Riley, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
All right. Nice. Got a point. There it is. Lift unlocked. The most OP weapon in the entire game. Lift. Barrier's pretty damn good too. We'll leave that for right now. Alright, that should do good. We got neural shock. Nice. Yeah, Jenkins. I'm not gonna upload or upgrade Jenkins. There it is. Same thing I got on right now. Alright, so we'll get rid of the stiletto too. Stiletto 9. Exoskeleton, Minotaur exoskeleton. Okay. There we go. Alright. Metagel, Codex. What is that update in the Codex? Upgrade kit? There we go. Here we go. I wish they didn't make him go down like such a bitch. Good man.
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'm trying to catch up with you at the dig site.
Alright. Alright, Caden. I'm gonna need you to stop dying on me. Nice. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted for. Okay. This is too easy. Really? Only on hardcore. Okay. Well, that's that.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so heavy. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack.
Why am I holding an SMG? Or assault rifle?
I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others. I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. We couldn't have done anything to save you.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the death overwhelmed us.
Get evidence seen outside of there.
They must have come to the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol. Never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you
seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians at any time. None that I've ever heard. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this stuff, you'd know there's no fighting out of the way. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out.
Nice. Alright, Ashley. Let's get you... Actually, go back and we're going to do squad. Combat armor. And we're going to get you unlocked for everything. Recharge it. Okay. What was that? The accuracy cost 30%. Health by 14%. Regenerates 5.5 more seconds. Damage protection by 80%. 20 seconds, recharge 30. Actually costs 30%. Max out first aid for her. We're just gonna do assault rifles and sniper rifle. And fuck the rest. Actually, scram rail. Yeah, that's good. Sledgehammer round. There we go. Okay. Survivor. Oh, hell yeah, that's good. Shield recovery, shield. Double accuracy. That's interesting. How about that?
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Scorpion 1. I think that's set regardless. Six, 5.
This is the dig
Thanks, Fire.
Think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Stiletto. What is what do I need for 60? So okay. Gotcha. I need basically 172,000 experience.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Nice. All right. Yeah, we need to clear out these things quickly. All right. We can basically get rid of everything else. That's 384, 77, 77. 3, yeah, better than that. Skokov is the best. Looks like the Razor X is the best, so we can actually just get rid of anything that's not the Razor X. Like, there's not even like not anything that's even like close, you know? It's not like, oh well, this one has better reach accuracy or something. Just no options. Skokov, yeah. Armageddon's the only one that's even close. But is it really? I mean, sure they look. There's some of them that look good, but it's not really good. Harpoon is good. Volkov. Okay. We're gonna keep the harpoons. And that's fine. Mercenary. Yeah, that would be good. Colossus is really good. Ooh, yeah, Colossus. That damage protection is really cool. So the Predator MX is cool. I mean, the damage protection is huge. Tech biotic protection is not as huge though. If I had the Colossus heavy armor, that might be a different story. Alright, so we're gonna leave that as it is.
Humans, thank the maker. Hurry.
Who are you?
What are you doing here?
I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this excavation. We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to back up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them up long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us. I want to save the anti-competitive soon only ruined corpses that remain.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I can shut him up.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my god! What did you do?
That might have been extreme.
You can't just go around whacking people.
Just a little bump on the head. Let him sleep it off.
I saw you through that. By the time he wakes up, the meds will be.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
Beat the hell out of him.
The next we were hiding in the sheds while the Geds swarmed over the camp. We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire.
Good night, Manuel.
I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move. Until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
No, I'm sorry. We haven't left the shed since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Who knows what secrets are locked inside? Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. The possibilities are endless.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck,
knock the shit out of him. I die faster on my own.
This isn't your mission, Sarah. What are you doing here? The council thought you could use some help. I wasn't expecting to fight again. The situation's bad.
Saren's already been heavily modified. There we go.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it. We made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
Three of us were working the crops when the ship showed up. Just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to us.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Protean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there that never really mattered to us.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. It landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the dam. It was coming from inside the dam.
It was probably trying to block communication.
Whatever it was tearing right through my skull. It made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys in the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in the sheds.
You're breaking the law.
I'm not hurting anybody. Well, most of the time, I don't even know what's in the packages. Just like there might be something we can use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there was one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over.
Who's your contact at the spaceport?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. He's the doctor in the spaceport. He's still alive.
I have to go.
High explosive thorium gas, that's fine. A Stinger 2. Ooh. I'm so glad you gave that to me. What's over here? Like, I haven't actually looked. I think I've thought that like 3 or 4 times now, and then and looked, and it was still nothing. Is there anything over here? That's a good question. Nope. Snowblind and sledgehammer rounds.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Hal. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
Oh,
I need to know how Ilos died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. Shot him right in the back. Just like he didn't see me behind his face.
We were told the Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. Since that damn mothership showed up and the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I'd been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think of it.
Your close contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? All the smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire team is dead. It doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military ones.
You greasy son of a bitch! We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. People want to attack you in crime, but just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died in the Apollo. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saying. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. It's making this noise, this sound, poured right into your brain.
Wish I could hear that sound. It'd be wild.
The attack came a few minutes later.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay. I need to get away from all this.
High explosives X. Thank you for saving my ass.
I've lost shields.
Like a boss. The funny thing doing the speedruns is that the combat, when I actually do get into combat, I just fucking blast through it. I get some rice. Ooh, this comes with fried rice. Interesting. I didn't know this was fried rice. I thought it was regular rice. I have to hold on to that one.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Collect them all. Oh, I'm done. Get out of here, you. Right. Awesome, man. How about I don't take cover? Because I'll just fucking sit here and shoot for hours. While we do a face-off. Alright, let's see. Great. Predator M something. That might be the new better armor. Predator armor. Or just heavy shields, maybe something different. It's trash. It's trash. That's fine. Yeah, Striker X is also trash. Not even close to good. Actually, yeah, let's go with Colossus for her. All right.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Shepard! No, don't touch it! It's too dangerous!
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy.
She has
a human alliance vessel.
a lot of qualities, right? Just qualities right there. Quality woman right there. Dun, dun.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Chakwas. Dr. Chakwas.
You had us worried. How are you feeling?
Wow.
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what was happening.
She did really good.
appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves.
Ouch.
I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
More like a nightmare.
I saw. I'm not sure what I saw.
I better add this to my report. Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up?
Well, all the readings are normal. I said the command is going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
See, in the real army, would walk in and be like, "Others!"
I'm sure you're okay.
Feel bad about Jenkins.
Jenkins wasn't there. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use this soldier. He's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Yep. Good.
Williams is a good soldier.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I asked you.
Well, yeah. You know, I never really thought about it. But she did just help us fight off like a horde of Geth.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Yeah, that's true.
You didn't see me in private, Captain.
Ilos is dead. The Beacon was destroyed in the Geth Veil.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the council can see that.
I stand behind you and your reports. You're a damn kid. That's not right. Say it. None of it. Saren's a split. A little bit. If he's working with the Geth, means he's gone rogue. A rogue spectre is trouble. Saren's dangerous. Hates you. Why? He thinks we're growing too fast, taking all the gas. A lot of aliens think that. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Sarah has allied herself with the Geth. I only know that something will do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Vision.
Before I lost consciousness. Some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Warning.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the council, Shepard.
They'll think I'm crazy.
We don't know what information was stored in it. Lost Prothean technology, blueprint for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Sarah took it. I know Sarah. I know the presentation was politics. He believes humans are a blight on reality. This is happening in the world. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command. He will stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
He's not ready. He's a spectre. He can go and do almost anything. That's why we need the council on our side.
Yep. We expose him.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the council and see if we can get us a warrant. They want to see us as soon as we reach the city. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Let's see. What's back there? Punish Metagel. What up, girl?
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, he might not be here.
You earned it,
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terror.
Yeah, holding up.
Things were pretty rough down there. Were you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Those who being Marines. You never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't.
Couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Dan. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to you. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine.
Thanks, man.
What about you?
Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving this one?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life is quite dramatic. Because humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding the universe. And the Alliance always needs to adopt it. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back home. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new medicine out in the colonies. But there's something special about this place. I left the Alliance now. I feel like I was abandoned.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Clayton's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Caden's a good dude. Just, I mean, like, when you think about like what makes a good person, like, just Caden's a good dude. Let's go on down. I wonder if that dude that sells shit is down here. Yeah?
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue. Well, as long as you don't want to pay.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have sent me back more than I thought. With no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet.
There we go. Ooh, okay. HWMP. Oh yeah, it's a better. Definitely look at that accuracy rating. And I get one more shot. Definitely get that one. know. Also, just get all of it. It'll literally hurt nothing to have a better pistol. Okay, so I don't get to talk to him at all. That's okay. Alright, well that's good. I've already snagged an upgrade. Maybe two, depending on who we bring along. That's literally got to be like the best weapon in the game.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough.
Alright.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel.
Nice. Come on, true.
Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony!
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador. Humanity was well aware of the risks being traversed.
Sarah, you can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Sarah. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime. In case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Johnson to give us an order.
They were not happy about it. Sarah is their top agent. They don't like it.
Why?
Sarah's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
That's why I hate politicians.
Mm-hmm. Me too, girl. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol in the Argus Road Cluster. She has recalled before, she had particular concerns about the Hydra system. She called before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send a recon team?
Where can I find the Asari consort?
It is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place. Your master is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Cormac, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door,
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are none. The Earth will be invited to the Council long before our species.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth clans
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. Your
still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see you again. I'm Ambassador K. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Why do you bother, Kate? These Earth Clans don't really care about our ways.
What do you do here?
Actually, kind of cool.
I work to bring the problems and the requests of the L-Core group to the attention of the Council.
Huh. They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising review. Your tone is inappropriate, Jim. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history upon people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The L-Core was not begun to explore Council's space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Cool.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we L-Core prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Conceived very well. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
If they stood up, they would be massive creatures. It'd be wild. Well, that's cool. I like it. That was fun. Nothing there, so let's go out here. And one that I always dismiss. Let's talk to the embassy receptionist.
You know who I am?
Yes, I received reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidio, more specifically here at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avena.
What's that?
Oh, Avena is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do?
My name is Superior. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Oh, maybe I don't need my gun out. Okay, yeah. What are those? Let's see, player tutorials. Obviously, we all know how that works. Personal history summary. Born in a naval family, spent your childhood in ships and stations. You moved from posting to posting as your parents were reassigned. Listed in the Alliance military and yourself on the day you returned 18. You were on shore leave at Elysium on the first wave of Skillian Brister. Really? A massive coalition of force of slavers, crime syndicates, and Batarian warlords attacked the human colony, determined to wipe it out. He rallied the civilian inhabitants, leading them into their desperate fight to hold off the invaders. When enemy troops broke through the colony's defenses, he single-handedly held off and sealed the breach. After hours of brutal fighting, reinforcements finally arrived and the enemy broke ranks and fled. Because of your actions, Elysium was saved, and you are regarded through the Alliance as a true hero. Wow, good. Citadel Convention. Diplomatic talks occurred in the wave of the Krogan rebellions as a response to the destruction of the conflict and an attempt to distance the Council from the brutal Krogan warfare. The conventions regulate the use of weapons of mass destruction. The WMD causes environmental alteration to a world. A bomb that produces a large crater is not considered a WMD. A bomb that causes a nuclear winter is. Use of WMD is forbidden on garden worlds like Earth, with ecosystems that can readily support a population. If a habitable world is destroyed, it will not be replaced for millions of years. The conventions do not forbid the use of WMD on hostile worlds or sealed space station environments. Many militaries continue to develop and maintain stockpiles. Convention-graded weapons of mass destruction and tiers of concern. Tier 1 is greatest threat to galactic peace. Large kinetic impactors such as asteroid drops or deorbiting space stations, effectively free and available in any system in the form of debris left over from planetary accretion. Kinetic impactors are the weapon of choice for terrorists and third galaxy nations. Tier 2 controlled self-replicating weapons such as nanotechnology, viral or bacteriological organisms, von Neumann's devices, destructive computer viruses. These weapons can lie dormant for millennia, waiting for a careless visitor to carry them onto another world. Large energy burst weapons such as nuclear or antimatter warheads. 4. Alien species deliberately introduced to crowd out native forms necessary for the health of an ecosystem. Ecological tampering can take years to bear fruit, making it difficult to prove. Presidium Ring. The ring is enclosed loop park-like space serving as the connection point for the wards to the interior walls are aligned with the embassies of influential species and private residences for the galaxy's elite. Presidium is full of open-air restaurants, bars, and luxurious meeting areas. Gravity is about 1/3 in Earth normal. Holographic sky is projected over the ceiling of the ring. Unlike the 24/7 bustle of the wards, the Presidium maintains a 20-hour day schedule with a 6-hour night where lights are dimmed and the sky goes through a night cycle. Interesting. Offices and residences are often open to the interior. It is not unusual for embassies to have no exterior wall at all. This does not cause a crime problem due to the heavy CSEC presence and ubiquitous monitoring devices in the Presidium. Thieves are quickly identified and apprehended. Ring is the location to the Citadel spaceports. Being closer to the center of spin, there's less motion for a ship to match, and the reduced spin gravity makes handling cargo easier. Hundreds of ships pass through the Citadel every day, and every species with an embassy is granted a private dock. Tower at the center of the ring holds the administration of the Citadel Council. The tower rises over a kilometer from the ring, appearing to thrust forward parallel to the ward arms. As the tower is the center of the spin axis, it experiences little centrifugal force. Gravity is maintained using mass effect fields at 90-degree angles to the ring and wards. A consular dock can be found at the base of the tower, while normally used for diplomatic couriers, the Spectre business, and the shuttles docked here can evacuate the Citadel government in an emergency. Yeah. Imagine what emergency that would be. Though the Citadel is equipped with mass effect generating element 0 cores, most of the gravity on the station is generated by centrifugal force of rotation. Population, not including keepers, that's fine. 13.2 million. Only million. Treaty of Pharnax. Due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, the Council of Races agrees that the Pharnan Naval Conference to fix a ratio of dreadnought construction between themselves. At the top of the pyramid is the peacekeeping Turian fleet. Below the Turians are the other Council races, currently the Asari and Solarians. Council associate races are at the bottom. The Human Systems Alliance is part of the last group. The ratio of Turian Council to associate dreadnoughts is 5:3:1. For every dreadnought humans are permitted to build. The Asari have 3 and the Turians have 5. Systems Alliance military jargon. Ashore, when the ships release a vessel, they are ashore. They're normally used regarding planets. It confers to boarding a space station. Away, ship releases the equipment tethering into a space station, so the surface dock is away. Aye aye. Proper way to acknowledge an order. If told to attack, or correct response is aye, sir. If asked, are you proud to be a Marine? Correct response is yes, sir. True. Okay, that does actually make a good difference. ASAP, pronounce ASAP, acronym as soon as possible. Belay, stop, cease. Bridge, navigation center of the spacecraft where the steering is done. Captain's mast, non-judicial disciplinary proceedings by unit commanders. CIC, Commander Center of Spacecraft. Combat Information Center. Displays, DC, Damage Control. Containment and repair of circuits. ECM, Electronic Countermeasures, used to avoid enemy sensors. EVA, Extravehicular Activity. Time spent in a pressure suit outside of a vehicle, spacecraft. Flank, side. FNG, fucking new guy. A derisive term for inexperienced personnel. I love that they put that in there. That's funny. Ground side, the surface of a planet. Helm side, helmsman, crew member who pilots the spacecraft. LADAR, light amplified detection and ranging, an active sensor that bounces lasers off an object to determine its bearing and distance. LADAR is specific resolution. Data can be restricted into an image. Shore party. Board, center shore on official business. Silent running, an old submariner's term used aboard the Normandy to denote when stealth systems are active. SITREP, abbreviation for situation report and evaluation of current military situation. Spacer, someone who has spent most of their life in space. XO, the executive officer. Second in command of an Alliance warship, the XO is responsible for administrative and personnel matters. Timeline. Armstrong Outposts. Shackleton Crater becomes first human settlement on Luna. It is formally founded in July 24th, the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. 10 days after my birthday. Lowell City on Ilos Chasma. That's first human settlement on Mars. Eldfell Ashland Energy Corporation demonstrates helium-3 fuel extraction from the atmosphere of Saturn. Construction of Gagarin Station, Jump 0, begins beyond the orbit of Pluto. Prospectors discover the Protheum ruins at Promethei Planum on Mars. Translation of the Prothean data leads humans to the Charon mass relay. Systems Alliance founded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. A shipping accident at Singapore International Spaceport exposes downwind communities to containers of dust from Element 0. Alliance begins construction of Arcturus Station. Roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after Element 0 exposure suffer from cancerous growth, Systems Alliance begins settlements of Earth. First extrasolar colony world, planet Demeter. 2154, Commander Shepard is born. Systems Alliance occupies completed portions of Arcturus Station as a headquarters. Some children of Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities. Turians encounter human explorers. First contact war. Occupation and liberation of the human colony of Shangxi. Humans learn potential of biotics and international effort to track element 0 exposures. Begins. Roughly 10% of exposed children show some level of biotic ability. Systems Alliance Parliament formed. Humans established embassy on Citadel. Batarian slavers attack the Alliance colony of Mindwar. Skillium Blitz. Pirates and slavers attack the Elysium human capital in the Skillian Verge. Thresher Mauls devour the Alliance colony of Accuse. Retaliation for Skillian Blitz, the Alliance fleet wipes out an army of slavers on the moon of Torfin. So those are all three of the things that you could have been involved in. 2183 current date. Nice. Okay, yeah, so there's not a whole absolute ton of things on the secondary one, and all the primary ones are actually yeah, they're actually voiced. Biotics, biotic amps. Biotics manipulate mass effect fields during using dozens of element 0 nodules within their nervous systems that react to electric stimuli from the brain. Amplifiers now allow biotics to synchronize the nodules so that they can form fields large and strong enough for practical use. Amplifiers can improve a specific discipline or talent. An implant is a surgically embedded interface port into which amps are plugged in on humans. The implant is usually placed at the base of the skull for convenient access, though the user must be careful to keep it free of contaminants. Implant ports can fit a variety of amps, and there is a growing market for modification and add-ons. The finest quality implants and amps are manufactured by the Asari artisans, but the Alliance L3 implants, first deployed in 2170, are a significant step forward. Real-time communication is possible thanks to a network of inexpensive mass relay comm buoys that can daisy-chain a transmission via lasers. Comm buoys are maintained in patterns built outward from each mass relay, and buoys are little more than a cluster of primitive miniature mass relays. Each individual buoy is connected to a partner on another buoy in the network, forming a corridor of low-mass space. Tight beam communication lasers are piped through these tubes of FTL space, allowing virtually instantaneous communications to anywhere on the network. The networks connect across regions by communication layers through the mass relays. With this system, the only communications delay is the light lag between the source or destination and the closest buoy, so long as all parties remain within half a light second, 1,500 or 150,000 kilometers of buoys. Seamless real-time communications are possible. Since buoys are maintained in all traveled areas, most enjoy unlimited instant communications. Ships only suffer communications lag when operating off established deep space routes or around uninhabited outer system, gas giants, and other unsettled areas. During wartime, comm buoy networks are the first target of an attack. Once the network is severed, it can take anywhere from weeks to years to get the message out of a contested system. In systems where a buoy network has not yet been built or has been destroyed, rapid communication means ferrying information through high-speed courier ships and unmanned data drones. Interesting. Upgrades. Development of practical manufacturing. Omni Tools allows modern militaries a great deal of flexibility in equipment loadouts. A vast number of field modification kits or upgrades are available for common equipment, such as weapons and armor, Omni Tools, biotic amps, and even grenades. An upgrade kit typically consists of less than a dozen unique parts and optical storage disk. When loaded into an Omni tool, the OSD optical storage disk provides all technical specifications required to manufacture the tools and additional parts necessary to install the upgrade onto another piece of equipment. Assembly is typically modular, and installation can be completed in less than a minute. Since Omni tools are designed to use common battlefield salvage materials such as plastic, ceramics, and light metals, rendered into semi-molten Omni gel for quick use, it is quite possible for trained soldiers carrying upgrade kits to customize their gear on the battlefield to fit the current tactical situation. Nice.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari were produced through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the moving stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors. Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space. They make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territorial influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other 2 races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the 2 species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations. 50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They have the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean technology time and generations of leaders have picked their dead cities and derelict stations anew. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kaje, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens. The Elcor are a Citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still
If I can go find it.
can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys. The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus arm, beyond the lawless terminus systems. The Perseus veil, obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the terminus systems. The Volus are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. The world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus must wear pressure suits and rebreaths when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy. After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious. The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. Five arms, known as the Wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it. The Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari Republics, the Turian hierarchy, and the Solarian Union. Though they have no official power over the independent governments of other species, the Council's decisions carry great weight throughout the galaxy. No single council race is strong enough to defy the other two, and all have a vested interest in compromise and cooperation. Each of the council species has general characteristics associated with the various aspects of governing the galaxy. The Asari are typically seen as diplomats and mediators. The Solarians gather intelligence and information. The Turians
Terrans provide the bulk of the military and peacekeeping forces. Any species granted an embassy on the Citadel is considered an associate member, bound by the accords of the Citadel Conventions. Associate members may bring issues to the attention of the Council, though they have no input on the decision. The Human Systems Alliance became an associate member of the Citadel in 2165. Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. A settlement of the Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation. Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, Admiral Cassidy Drescher, launched a strong counter-offensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution. The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dittered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
That's a good point.
Terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel Conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The Terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall. Regions are taken for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the Terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse. These attacks are typically small raids against poorly defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the Terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war. Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy and create mass effect fields through the use of electrical impulses from the brain. Intense training and surgically implanted amplifiers are necessary for a biotic to produce mass effect fields powerful enough for practical use. The relative strength of biotic abilities varies greatly elements are capable of developing biotic abilities, though there are risks involved. Biotics are the result of an in utero exposure to element 0. This usually causes fatal cancers in the victim, but in rare cases, it coalesces into nodules within the fetus's developing nervous system. Element 0 can increase or decrease the mass of a volume of space-time when subjected to an electrical current. With a positive current, mass is increased. With a negative current, mass is decreased. The stronger the current, the greater the magnitude of the dark energy mass effect. In space, low-mass fields allow FTL travel and inexpensive surface-to-orbit transit. High-mass fields create artificial gravity and push space debris away from vessels. In manufacturing, low-mass fields permit the creation of evenly blended alloys, while high-mass compaction creates dense, sturdy construction materials. The military makes extensive use of mobility-enhancing technologies, with Mass Effect utilizing fighter vehicles standard frontline issue in most military forces. Mass Effect fields are also essential in the creation of kinetic barriers or shields to protect against enemy fire. Omni-tools are handheld devices that combine a computer microframe, sensor analysis pack, and manufacturing fabricator. Versatile and reliable, an Omni-tool can be used to analyze and adjust the functionality of most standard equipment, including weapons and armor, from a distance. The fabrication module can rapidly assemble small three-dimensional objects from common reusable industrial plastics, ceramics, and light alloys. This allows for field repairs and modifications to most standard items, as well as the reuse of salvaged equipment. Omni-tools are standard issue for soldiers and first-in colonists. Combat hard suits use a dual-layer system.
The hell?
The inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced with sheets of lightweight ablative ceramic. The outer layer consists of automatically generated kinetic barriers. Objects traveling above a certain speed will trigger the barrier's reflex system and be deflected, provided there is enough energy left in the shield's power cell. Armored hard suits are sealable to protect the wearer from extremes of temperature and atmosphere. Standard equipment includes an onboard mini-frame and a communications, navigation, and sensing suite. The mini-frame is designed to accept and display data from a weapon's smart targeting system to make it easier to locate and eliminate enemies. Kinetic barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle remains the same. Kinetic barriers are repulsive mass effect fields, projected from tiny emitters. These shields safely deflect small objects traveling at rapid velocities. This affords protection from bullets and other dangerous projectiles, but still allows the user to sit down without knocking away their chair. The shielding afforded by kinetic barriers does not protect against extremes of temperature, toxins, or radiation. Medigel is a common medicinal salve used by paramedics, EMTs, and military personnel. It combines several useful applications: a local anesthetic, disinfectant, and clotting agent all in one. Once applied, the gel is designed to grip tight to flesh until subjected to a frequency of ultrasound. It is sealable against liquids, most notably blood, as well as contaminants and gases. The gel is a genetically engineered bioplasm created by the CERTA Foundation, a medical technology megacorp based on Earth. Technically, Medigel violates council laws against genetic engineering, but to date, it has proved far too useful to ban.
And there you go, unusual readings. So Saren, go to the tower. There we go. That was it was a lot. It was definitely a lot, but Now, whenever we get a new codex entry, we can check that entry, and there'll be something interesting to read there, and we won't have to read like a million things like we just did there.
No, but I'm executive powder. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives at the Citadel. Was there something you need?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, just don't trust you. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't know.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm busy man, Commander. We're done here.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, so they're more like the
I like his eyes.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law, especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with C6 for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 C6 agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come to the record of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty job.
I agree. But they need to be held on my understanding. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Tell me about CSAC.
CSAC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel.
It's actually good to know. It's cool. More in-depth thing about him.
Many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSIC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'll be going.
Goodbye.
Yeah. It's interesting. You get more well, not human, but like more in-depth understanding of his. You know, he doesn't like the Spectres, but he's not gonna break the law. They didn't come up with anything. They didn't come up with anything. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account of multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring and situation is warranted. Fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive the or shared plight. Few of us understand us, you tolerate us. We understand together. We must stand together. I'm not even reading it right. We must build our own new world. Come, join us, Hawking Ada Cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs unto our kind. Interesting. Right there. Yeah, there's new codex entries. New player filter, basic controls. No. Oh no. That's what it is. Citadel Security, its volunteer police service answering to the Citadel Council. The 200,000 constables of CSAC are responsible for maintaining public order in the densely populated Citadel. They also provide pirate suppression, customs enforcement, and search and rescue throughout the Citadel cluster. CSAC has 6 divisions. Enforcement, uniformed officers who patrol the Citadel and respond to emergency. Investigation, detectives who puzzle out the truth and behind crimes and bring perpetrators to justice. Customs, screens the thousands of passengers and cargo containers that pass through the Citadel's ports every day. Network, deals with cyber crimes like identity and copyright theft, hacking and virtual attacks, and illegal artificial intelligence. Special Response deals with hostage situations, bombs, and heavily armed criminals. In the unlikely event that the attackers board the Citadel, they are also the front line of defense, armed with military-grade equipment. Patrol, naval arm, with the ships stationed throughout the Citadel cluster. Unlike the other divisions, they are rarely seen at the Citadel, nor do they stay in one place for long. Joining CSEC is prestigious. Applications must be sponsored by a Citadel counselor or the ambassador of an associate council race. Generally, the applicants have many years of distinguished service in the military or police force of their nation, but an inexperienced applicant with demonstrable talent will be fairly considered. CSEC and the Spectres are often at odds. Many CSEC members, notably current executor Benari Palin, believe that allowing Spectres to be above the law is a dangerous practice. The actions of Saren Arterius lend credence to this position. The Spectres, in turn, are aggravated when CSEC's dedication to procedure and due process hampers their investigation. Journal. There you go.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you? Relax, Private. This isn't... Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari council?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things. You never want to see her, did you, Felix? No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Not to get in too much trouble.
I will. Have fun.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Busy tricking people.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Why not?
What have you got?
Information. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Sure.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassy. There's not much going on there. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, Emporium, Shairas. You haven't heard of those. You need supplies. Try the markets. Entertainment, I try Flux or Horror.
What is Shairas?
The consort? She entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's very powerful, but also very respectable.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, let's just say it's lively and deadly all at the same time.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Alright, cool. I feel comfortable that we have fully explored the embassies. And there's nothing that I'm missing right now. At least for this moment. We're gonna hit up Avina.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Virtual guide.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on each city. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
What do you think?
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Just an embassy?
They made a council list.
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleet. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Lesser species?
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all FOIA complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist Inquisitor.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Do you know anything about Spectre?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of special tactics and reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the council consisted of representatives.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Goodbye.
Bionics is the ability of rare individuals. A virtual intelligence is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface, across the extranet to collate user-requested data. Commercial VIs in a variety of stock personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms and hobbyists also build unique VIs to personal specifications. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are
Reconstructions of famous personalities. Yeah, that's true. Because of the Shepherd VIs. Hilarious. It'll be in the next one. The Shepherd VIs, they're funny. Actually, probably the third one, I think. But I think it does make reference to the Shepherd VI. Alright. That.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular relay monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Rehabilitation.
Tell me about the relay monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first
They're all
arrived
different
on
colors.
the relay monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean humanity, a reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the relay monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my
I'd like to know more about the keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular
particular reason there are so many keepers in this area?
The keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the keepers operate their systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avena.
Biotics is the ability. Mass relays are feats of Prothean engineering advanced far beyond the technology of any living species. They are enormous structures scattered throughout the stars and can create corridors of virtually mass-free space, allowing instantaneous transit between locations separated by years or even centuries of travel using conventional FTL drives. Primary mass relays can propel ships thousands of light years, often from one spiral arm of the galaxy to another. However, they have fixed one-to-one connections. A primary relay connects to one other primary relay and nowhere else. Secondary relays can only propel ships across a few hundred light years. However, they are omnidirectional. A secondary relay can send a ship to any other relay within its limited range. There are many dormant primary relays whose corresponding twins have not yet been located. These are left inactive until their partner is charted, as established civilizations are unwilling to blindly open a passage that might connect them to a hostile species.
I see.
The Elcor are a Citadel species. When Usari discovered the Citadel, they also discovered the Keepers, a docile multi-winged insect race that seemingly exists only to maintain and repair the great Prothean station. Early attempts to communicate with or study the Keepers were failures, and it is now illegal to interfere with or impede Keeper activity. Because they are completely non-threatening, Keepers have become virtually invisible to everyone else. Similarly, they seem indifferent to other species, except for their tendency to help new arrivals integrate themselves into the Citadel. No matter how many Keepers die due to old age, violence, or accidents, they maintain a constant number. No one has discovered the source of new Keepers, but some hypothesize they are genetic constructs, biological androids created somewhere deep in the inaccessible core of the Citadel itself.
How about that? Yeah, it is pretty cool, isn't it? You never really just come by and look at it, you know? Yeah, I want to do like a thorough sweep before and then after. And then,
Human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium. Who are you? This one's face name is Deladin, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Alright. Interesting. 3. Oh, it's a sniper rifle, that's why. it's actually better than the one I've got on. No, it's not. She's got a 315. I got a 315. Okay. Yeah, way not good. Phoenix, human armor. Yeah. That's awful. Oh, it's 4, that's why.
Oh, this one.
Krogan Turian, whatever.
Commander, it is good to see you. What exactly do you sell? Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy.
I don't agree.
This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one? It.
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
I think I'll be going.
Return soon. This one.
I think I'll be going.
Many Hanar worship them, and Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language.
Interesting. Creds. Standard credit was established by the Citadel's Unified Banking Act as the currency of interstellar trade. Credit has managed floating exchange rates calculated in real time by the central bank to maintain the average value of all participating currencies. Some regional currencies are worth more than a credit and some less. Hard currency can be stolen or counterfeited, so electronic fund transfers are the norm. More importantly, physical transactions cannot be easily tracked, making them ideal for tax evasion and purchase of legal goods. When the Alliance joined the Citadel, its various national treasuries were linked to the credit network. A human with a bank account of Mexican pesos, Japanese yen, or Indian rupees can purchase any item priced in credits at a fair market value. All economies that participate in the credit network are required to price items in both local currencies and credits. Interesting.
One receives new shipments regularly.
Wonder how that would work with like inflated currencies like China, and Mexico, and Venezuela for that matter. Like their currency went insane for a while. Oh, there's an Avena over here with the Krogan statue.
number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Ragnarok Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions,
Face looks like a dog penis.
petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the council.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Ragnar. Then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's going to stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council.
Who's gonna stop the Turians? Me, the humans.
Why did the council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellion. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
What were the Ragnar Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Ragnar. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Ragni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan
That's why I don't want to open.
tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
That's all for them.
Thank you for using Arena. Have a pleasant day.
Good point. So I want to finish up this, and then we'll head up to the.
Welcome. I am Nailina. I recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. You must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, make every effort to
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What do you do here?
Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Thank you.
Try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
What is
thirst still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients. Melina. Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Why was there always like this sexual thing going on?
She'd like to meet.
What does she want to see me?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting.
She winked at me. That was cute. I don't know. You have to ask for yourself. Well, there's a private back on that. What the fuck do you want? What do you want? What do you get on the ground?
Enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since you arrived here in our city.
You wanted to speak with me?
I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Tell me about this problem.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired touring ranger. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to do more than I could. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as him. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I'd be very grateful.
I still don't know what she did right there. Oh fuck. Get on me, bitch. All right. Cool. I think that's a solid place to save it. Yeah. We'll go up here. Shouldn't be anything else that I haven't done yet. Yeah, that goes down there. Nothing. So the only thing I haven't done is gone down to the wards. So actually, yeah, let me get in a position to go down to the wards and check those out. Actually, I might want to wait. I might want to actually go up to the... Yeah. I don't think there's anything down in the wards that I could see. Well... maybe. We'll go to a full check. I mean, it's not that big of a difference. Yeah, we'll do a full check of the wards and then head on up to the Citadel Tower afterwards. But yeah, I feel like we have done the entire Presidium area. So. Oh. Ah, I see. Good. Then we know. There is no way to get into the wards. There's literally just one area. But we've been here. So we've been to all those. So yeah, Citadel Tower. Alright. So we're gonna save it right there, and we're Codex. Extinct Atheist, Arachnai.
Every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system and encountered something never seen before or since. A species of spacefaring insects guided by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Arachnai were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Arachnai Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the hive queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic home world. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Arachnai Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the queens and their layers and reclaim conquered council worlds. And when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their home world, Arachnai refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy.
Yeah, okay. Guess that's a... After the Arachnai War, the quickly breeding Krogan expanded at the expense of their neighbors. Warlords leveraged their veteran soldiers to seize living space, while the council races were still grateful. Over centuries, Krogan conquered world after world. There was always just one more needed. When the council finally demanded withdrawal from the Asari colony of Lucilla, Krogan overlord Kredrak stormed off the Citadel, daring the council to take back their world. But the council had taken precautions. The finest STG operators and Asari Huntress had been drafted into a covert observation force, the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. The Spectres opened the war with crippling strategic strikes. Krogan planets went dark as computer viruses flooded the extranet, sabotaged antimatter refineries, disappeared in blue-white annihilation. Headquarters stations shattered into orbit-clogging debris, rammed by pre-placed suicide freighters. Still, this only delayed the inevitable. The war would have been lost if not for the first contact with the Turians, who responded to Krogan threats with a prompt declaration of war. Being on the far side of Krogan space from the Council, the Turians advanced rapidly into the lightly defended Krogan rear areas. Krogan responded by dropping space stations and asteroids on Turian colonies. That's why. 3 worlds were rendered completely uninhabitable. This was precisely the wrong approach to take with the Turians. Each is first and foremost a public servant, willing to risk his life to protect his comrades, rather than increase public war weariness. Krogan tactics stiffened Turian resolve. The arrival of Turian task force saved many worlds from the warlords' marauding fleets, but it took development of the genophage to bioweapon to end the war. There were decades of unrest afterwards. Rogue warlords and holdout groups of insurgents refused to surrender, or disappeared into the frontier systems to become pirates. Ooh. It's crazy. I see. No, speak with general afterwards, yeah. Alright, cool. So that is the thing. So we're gonna save here. Alright, so that's it. Thank you everybody for watching. I am Antizark. This is EverQuest 2. I'm sorry, this is Mass Effect 1. We are on the Insanity run, which, to be honest, is not really that insane. We've basically, at this point, become really good at the game, and we're just running through enemies. But to be fair, we have the best equipment in the game to do it with. So there's still a few pieces of equipment that we're finding, but until we get the Colossus X light armor, and heavy armor stuff. But until then, we're basically good. So we'll see everybody next time. So thank you for watching. I'm Antizark. Peace. Oop.